I didn't even realize that I drew the tag until almost a month after. For some reason, I went online and just checked the drawing results. It said that I had been successful in drawing a Bighorn sheep. Not too many days, it was maybe a week after I drew the tag that I was in the truck, headed over to that district to find out what the country looked like and what I had gotten myself into as far as that goes. There was not one day that I wasn't doing something related to sheep hunting. Because I was going to do everything that I could to find the one.
Oh, where have you been? We have been looking for you. We're gonna unload real quick and we're gonna rush off to go look for sheep. Dad already spotted a couple young ones and we're gonna go around to the spot he really wants to look at and we're gonna see what we can do. So stay tuned, it's started. So we're heading in to a glassing point just for this evening. Super long. He's just too tight. Doesn't have a lot of mass. Oh yeah. Oh wow. The thing does flare up really cool.
Well, that was our evening. We just went back into a drainage to glass, climb up high to glass, didn't see anything. We'd seen some sheep on the way into town earlier and we just bumped a herd of 10 or 11 with one really nice looking one, but he's just not got the mass I'm looking for. Logan didn't do his job of learning how to judge sheep, so he's trying to tell me to shoot it, but I think he just didn't have the right mass. So he's pretty though, really long. Real long and sweeps up like a doll sheep almost. There's another one that's just going to be a tank. In a few years, he just sweeps way out and his ears aren't touching anything. So good first night. So this country we're hunting is two major old gold mines that have been reclaimed, and then a ton of BLM land all around it that has been burned twice. So you see the burn from, I don't know, like 8 years ago with these taller trees, and then they all burned, and And then these new ones are coming up. So there are 2 burns in the last 10 years. So there's feed everywhere, plus the mines being reclaimed. There's just grass everywhere. So that's where the sheep are. Mostly they want to be by all that feed. So that's kind of where we're at. It's not the most romantic sheep area, some parts of it, but that's where they are. So we're just gonna try to hunker out of the wind. It's been very breezy this morning and foggy. So we're just trying to get up out of the wind and hope that this fog blows out. Well, it's the last day of archery season here, and it's not about archery anymore. It's just about finding sheep. Opening day of sheep rifle season this morning, so we decided to climb up a little knife ridge that kind of has some hidden stuff back there that we haven't been able to glass. Found a lot of great sheep habitat, but the sheep forgot about showing up. So anyways, we're gonna go try something new. Went back to one of our original spots. There's a big bowl up on this top of this mountain where we kept seeing sheep, so we climbed up on top of that and we got up in there, and there's just this big bowl down below us of ponderosa, and all of a sudden we heard it. It was just thunk.
I see one laying there. I see 2 of them. Went across one sketchy avalanche chute, but we saw them, one of them, so we're pretty sure they're in the same spot, but we still haven't got a good eye on them at all. They're in the most perfect spot for them. So we just got up here and started glassing. We just heard a bang down below us. We think it was a sheep, a couple of sheep. So we're gonna move in closer and try to find them.
All right, we are back again. This is my 5th trip over here. 3 scouting trips, 1 hunting, 6-day trip. This is a 4-day hunting trip. It's October 10th, my son's birthday. And we have some rams spotted right above our cabin. So we're gonna go check those out. But anyways, hopefully things are moving this direction towards the breeding areas. So we're gonna go find out. Take some layers off. Go climb a hill. So sheep don't live down here. Our biggest ram so far of the hunt, but he's still not a shooter. There might be more. Never saw him meet up with anybody. No. He was intent on watching us. That was the same one though.
That was the first one, you think?
Yeah.
I was saying there's a lot of country that could hold sheep, but we can't see them. Menace. So we're gonna go up this valley that we went up last night, and we're gonna hike up to the top. We're gonna see if there's a big boy hiding in there. Dad named
the sheep I don't know yet.
the sheep he's gonna shoot Flary.
No, Flary Senior.
Flary Senior. I don't know, he might shoot Flary too if I can talk him into it.
Flary's little. We saw Flary's cousins.
Well, anyways, we're gonna go kill something, hopefully. We just almost went right by some. Dad spotted them, so we're gonna see what there's in here. There's like 5 or 6. The ones we've seen are small, but you never know.
Speak Gear. What language do you speak? Speak Gear. Our gear, your passion. Check out all our gear at speakgear.com.
As you can see by the phone scope footage, I think we found a shooter. There's a band of, I'm pretty sure, I thought it was just 6, but I saw a 7th. 7 rams way up here in the nastiest part of the mountain that we've been avoiding. So, and they were way down low, and they climbed all the way over here, actually, to this top. And they disappeared in all that burnt timber, and they were cruising. There's no way we could catch up with those guys. I don't know where they're going, if they're gonna bed up in there somewhere, if they are going to keep going up and over into that other valley that we don't want to go into. Have you ever looked somewhere that and hoped that there wasn't something there?
Did you find something? What?
Yeah. I think a shooter ram.
Where at?
Yes.
Hope no one drives by and runs over my foot. So Logan spotted some rams this morning, and they worked their way up into some burned timber on this highest mountain around here. And I told him not to look at places we didn't want to hunt, but he did anyways. So we're just trying to locate them now because he lost sight of them as they worked up. So we went to a glassing spot over on the other side. Didn't turn them up there, and now we just worked around trying to get to the back side of this big mountain. But we are hoping that they're bedded. They might have just been going to another hunting district for all we know. So I'm trying to turn them up.
Oxygen up here, this altitude. So we hiked over here close so we could take a look at this ridge where we last saw those sheep. And we got to a good vantage point and heard some noise, so we crept up closer right here. If they were here like it sounded like they were, then they've worked their way down a little bit. So we're gonna go run on this ridge over here and try to see if we can see them. So, last morning of our hunt this week, we came in here early, got up on that ridge that we left off on last night, waiting for those sheep and hoping they'd be in there, but they were nowhere to be found. So we got a tip that there's some sheep in a spot we haven't messed with yet this trip, so we're gonna go see if we can find them in there. So stay tuned, some more four-wheeler rides. So we were coming over here to go check the area out that we got a tip, and we stopped to look out here in this open stuff and spotted 4 rams. And there are 2 that look like they're full curl, and one that would be nice to get a closer look at. Saw these sheep up here, and they're starting to do their thing. They're chasing some ewes around up here. There's actually a couple rams. Took a look at the biggest one, and he's still just a young looking 7-year-old. They're cracking heads up there and chasing the ewes around, but it's good to see that kind of stuff. But this is our last evening of this trip.
Well, good morning. It is day 20 for me. Boots on the ground. So I'm just climbing up this ridge that we've been climbing every morning, looking into this amazing valley and hoping that there'll be sheep in here. And this morning there are none. So there are some sheep over on the mine this morning. Looks like about 30 ewes and one little tiny ram. But anyways, I think this October hunt is coming to an end. So we'll see you in November. Anyways, we got to the area, and right ahead of a big winter storm, and we got there. We got our stuff on. We ran up the road. And as soon as we got out of the truck, the blizzard hit, basically, and it was a blizzard, and we couldn't do anything or see anything. So we just got back to the cabin, watched the turkeys try to get up in the trees and roost. It was quite entertaining. And then we just started watching the snow pile up, and that's what it did. It was piling up. So, as a recap of our morning, we got out here and got stuck right away with my truck, and then John's plow got stuck, and then Logan's truck got stuck. Now we're parking our trucks again and gonna go on the 4-wheelers because there's sheep up there, and we've seen one of the bigger rams we've seen. So finally, hopefully gonna get on the road to hunting. This morning. He's cruising back to Prep Public. He's coming a little closer.
Haven't checked in for a while, but we hunted for a while in that same area. Saw a lot of sheep and a lot of rams that we hadn't seen before, but still all that same real young category, nothing big. Spotted some sheep way over here into the stuff that we've been hunting on the other trips, but we can't get to because of all the snow. And we tried to do our best to get back in there and wasn't able to. There's just too much snow to get back in there with the four-wheelers close enough, so we might have to hoof it. We came out here a spot where we could see where these sheep were that we spotted earlier, and one of the rams looks like the biggest ram that we've seen so far, so we're going to keep watching him this evening. There's not enough time to go run up in there and do anything about it, but they stayed put all day today, so there's a chance that they might do that tonight. That hasn't been characteristic of them at all, but if they're up there tomorrow, I think we're going to try to drive as far as we can and then hoof the rest and get up in there, just because he looks like he's the biggest sheep that we've been able to find, and he looks like it could be a good one.
As I think back on this sheep hunt, I'm reminded of a powerful lesson that really changed my life. And it's in the Bible, in the book of Luke. And it's called the parable of the lost sheep. In chapter 15 of Luke, verse 3, it says, "So he told them this parable. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he's lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in the open country and go after the one that is lost until he finds it?" I was a lost sinner, and he searched for me. I became a found sheep and part of God's family, having a relationship with him. Do you feel like you're lost or your life is meaningless? God is searching for you, and he wants a relationship with you. There will be some more information in the description of this video if you are interested in how to be found like I was. Now, let's get back to what I found on this sheep hunt. So, did not think we'd be able to get up here close to this mountain with the four-wheelers, but we stopped and asked a very awesome rancher. He gave us permission to go up through his field up to the main trail, and then we were able to just bust through all the snow. So we got over here, and then now we have a plan. We saw the sheep are up there, and we haven't confirmed the rams with them, but I'm assuming he is because there's so many ewes. So God has really blessed us with this access and ability to get up here this morning because we didn't think we'd be able to. So we're going to go find him.
thinking we got us a ram up here that looks really nice, and just waiting for this wind to settle down so we can make a good shot. About 325 or 330 yards. But I'm just not 100% sure on the windage. So, just want to wait. Got him right there. Okay. You got him?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go. He's throwing it. Nice. Way to put him down. Good job, Dad. Good shooting. That first one killed him.
Did it?
Yeah. He's about to tip over.
Well, I just saw him moving up the hill.
You just want him to stay grounded right there. Good job, Dad.
It's been a long journey, son.
I know that.
I've been laying here shaking. I'm digging out a hole in the ground from my feet, trying to keep in my spot.
Good job, Dad.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Yes, thank you. They came right down perfect to us. Nice.
It
Gave
was
us
awesome. It was awesome. Thank you.
Good job, Dad.
These sheep don't live on flat ground.
No. He's a nice one.
Thank you, Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, where have you been? We have been looking for you. His nose isn't beat up or anything, though.
Yeah.
Like some of them get.
Yeah, he's a pretty cheap dad.
It's so dark.
It's dead quiet now.
I know. No wind. Well,
We did it.
we did it. It's an amazing creature God made. So amazing.
Beautiful ram.
It's a real blessing. Take this animal, be here with my son, and beautiful place, and beautiful animals. It's been so fun chasing them. I see how people get addicted to it. But we did a little preliminary measure. We're getting 16.5-inch bases, which means he's a mature specimen. So that's exciting. But anyways, very thankful and blessed to be able to get this ram. Now Logan's got to carry it.